எப்பவுமே பெண்களுக்கு வந்து ஒரு உடம்பு சரியாத டைமில் தான் வந்து ஒரு ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் போகிறதோ ஒரு டாக்டர்கிட்ட போகிறதோ பெண்கள் பொதுவாகவே வீடு மட்டும் கவனித்து அவங்க வந்து சுகாதாரத்தில் கவனம் செலுத்தாமல் வெல்னஸில் கவனம் செலுத்தாமல் நிறைய பேருக்கு நிறைய பாதிப்பு ஏற்படுது. அதனால குட் டீட்ஸ் கிளப் அமைப்பின் சார்பாக என்னோட தலைமையில் ஸ்ட்ராங் இஸ் த நியூ ஸ்ட்ரென்த்னு சொல்லிட்டு நாங்கள் ஒரு நிகழ்ச்சி நடத்தினோம். வலுவாக இருந்தால் தான் பெண்கள் வந்து அழகாகவும் இருக்க முடியும், சந்தோஷமாகவும் இருக்க முடியும். ஒரு நிகழ்ச்சி நடத்தினோம். அதில் ஷர்மிலி கபூர்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவங்க வந்து இந்தியாவிலேயே நம்பர் 1 வெல்னஸ் மந்த் நடத்திட்டு இருக்காங்க. அவங்க வந்து பெண்கள் வந்து அவங்களோட சுகாதாரத்தை அவங்களோட அது டீடாக்சிஃபிகேஷனாக இருக்கட்டும், அவங்க லிவர் ஹெல்த்தாக இருக்கட்டும், கட் ஹெல்த்தாக இருக்கட்டும், வயிற்று ஹெல்த்தாக இருக்கட்டும், எப்படி பாதுகாக்கணும்னு வந்து நம்ம மெம்பர்ஸ் கிட்ட பேசுனாங்க. நிறைய பெண்மணிகள் வந்தாங்க. அதே போல் யாஸ்மின் கராச்சிவாலான்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவங்க வந்து பாலிவுட்டில் பெரிய பெரிய நடிகர்கள் தீபிகா படுகோனாக இருக்கட்டும், ஆலியா பட்டாக இருக்கட்டும், அவங்களுக்கெல்லாம் வந்து பயிற்சி கொடுக்குற ஒரு ஃபிட்னஸ் ட்ரெயினர் வந்து இன்றைக்கி வந்து பெண்களோட நிறைய மகளிரோட அவங்களோட கருத்துக்களை பகிர்ந்துக்கிட்டாங்க. பொதுவாகவே அரசு கூட வந்து நம்மளுக்கு கொடுக்குற சுகாதார பட்ஜெட்டில் வந்து பெண்களுக்கு தனியாக ஒரு பட்ஜெட் ஒதுக்கணும். விமென்ஸ் வெல்னஸ்க்காக, பெண்களுக்கு வெல்னஸ்க்காக தனியாக ஒரு பட்ஜெட், வெல்னஸ்க்காக. ஜிம்ஸ் மட்டும் இல்லை, ஜிம் அங்கங்கே வந்து பெண்களுக்கு இப்போ பிங்க் ஜிம்னு போடுறாங்க. அது மட்டும் கிடையாது, சத்து அவங்களுக்கு ஒழுங்காக போகுதா, அதே மாதிரி அவங்க வந்து ஒர்க் லைஃப் பேலன்ஸ்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, ஒர்க் லைஃப் இன்டெகிரேஷன் சொல்கிறாங்க. பெண்கள் வந்து பசங்களை ஸ்கூலுக்கு அனுப்பிச்சதுக்கப்புறமா, பெண்கள் வந்து ஆஃபீஸ்க்கு போயிட்டு வந்ததுக்கப்புறமா வீட்டில் எந்த மாதிரி சில எக்ஸசைஸ் எப்படி பண்ணலாம், என்ன மாதிரி உணவு சாப்பிடலான்னு இன்றைக்கி வந்து நாங்கள் நிறைய கருத்துக்கள் பகிர்ந்துக்கிட்டோம்.
Excited to be here with this fantastic initiative by the Good Deeds Club, and women are strong, and women can be strong and sexy. So they've always been strong in the heart and mind, but it's time to become sexy and strong throughout. Such a fantastic topic and so empowering to see such fantastic women here and talking about wellness. And in every house, wellness starts with a woman. If the woman in your life is into wellness, you should applaud her, because very soon that wellness will touch every member in that house. So here's a great start and a great initiative reminding all women to put themselves first, think of their personal wellness, and then the household will only enjoy the benefits of all of that. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be here.
Thank you.
Women's Collective with unparalleled content that adds value both on and off stage, and it's my absolute pleasure to be here with Yasmin. So let's jump right into it, because I'm sure we're all really excited to know everything.
First, can I just say hi to everyone? Hi everyone, good evening, and thank you for coming today and inviting me here. I'm really excited to be here and meet all of you later on and eat the healthy meal curated, the snacks.
So first, do all of you love going to the gym and working out? Yes. Do you guys force yourself to go? So yeah.
That was a very sad yes, yeah guys.
Come on.
Come on, at least for me, give a more enthusiastic yes. Do you guys like working out?
Yes. Thank you.
And I'll tell you later why you should love working out.
So Yasmin, how do you make it fun for the people who don't enjoy going to the gym?
Okay, right into it. You need to find something that you enjoy doing. Exercise needs to be a part of your routine that you look forward to, not like the khanda yes we got earlier, where people looked like they were forced or Apsara paid them to say yes to me. But I think it's really important to find the kind of exercise that you feel nourishes your body. It's not important to do what a friend of yours is doing because she lost 10 kilos, or some youngster said is the most happening workout to do. The workout needs to make you feel good.
100%.
You need to walk away from that class saying, oh my god, I could do everything and I feel so good and I know that I can do more next time and I'm looking forward to my next class. And if that workout doesn't make you feel that way, that means that's not the workout for you. Keep looking. There are so many different kinds of workouts, from yoga to Pilates to walking to swimming to cycling, weight training, functional training. There's so much out there. Don't stop at the most convenient thing. Now there's pickle, there's paddle, there's so many sport related workouts. Find something that thrills you, that feels good, that you don't feel the next day like you can't get out of bed because you're so tired or your muscles are hurting. Learn to distinguish between good pain and bad pain, good muscle soreness and pain that doesn't make you move. A little bit of muscle soreness is good because you realize that you have muscles in that part of the body.
Yeah.
But if it's pain where you feel like you can't go to work or you can't lift your children or your grandchildren, that means you need to rethink what you're doing.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's about longevity and you know, for you to feel
It's
good.
nourishing.
Yes, it's.
It has to nourish your mind, your soul, your
Exactly.
bones, everything.
Okay, so now there are a lot of myths about women working out and lifting weights. Is there a common one that you need to bust or you would like to?
If I lift weights, I'll start looking
Oh
like
my
a
God.
bird. I
Oh.
did weight training and my tailor told me my blouse measurements have become tighter. I'm not fitting into the blouse, my arms are
I
looking
wish it was
bigger.
easy, right?
Yeah, I wish it was that easy.
Same.
For women to have muscles like men, we need a hormone called testosterone, which is missing or is very, very low in women. And when you see the body, the weightlifting women, they are taking a lot of testosterone supplements to look that way. I squat 50 kilos and I deadlift 70 kilos, and I don't think I look like a man.
I mean,
I hope not.
Same.
But
Same.
and to build those muscles, like sometimes I'm like, where the hell are those muscles? I'm working so hard, and why?
I wish it was so easy. I remember one of.
So, what happens when you start weight training is that you start building muscle, but you've not started losing fat, right? Fat does not convert to muscle, and muscle doesn't convert to fat. They're two very, very different components. So, you need to work on your food to lose fat while you're building muscle, and the muscle you're building is not really big. What's happening is you're getting stronger, and the earlier, before you start weight training, you could squeeze the muscle into a blouse or a kurta or a shirt or a t-shirt. But when you start looking stronger, you cannot squeeze that muscle into anything because now you need to think about losing the fat surrounding the muscle.
Correct.
If you have fat to lose.
Okay, so there are a lot of people here who are busy professionals and who probably travel a lot. Is there something that they could do to fit into their routine, at least to move their body? Do you suggest anything for them?
Everywhere you go, first of all, every hotel, and I'm sure all the women here stay in the best of hotels, has a gym attached to it.
100%.
Right? So, yes, there are a lot of workouts that you're going to be able to do in your hotel room, but let's face it, who's that motivated to work out in your hotel room? When you go to the gym in the hotel, even for 30 minutes, you see other people, you get motivated and you want to do something. Even if that means when you're traveling, get on the elliptical for 20 minutes. A treadmill, unless you keep changing walking incline and flat, like what I love to do,
Yeah, I love to do
and
it
this is my
differently
favorite
too.
20-minute
Yeah.
walk, is every 1 minute I keep increasing the incline until I reach about 5 or 8 comfortably, 10, and then come down one, level of the incline, and keep doing that. So your time passes, every 1 minute you're doing something, you're not just mindlessly
Yes, correct.
walking. And I always carry my iPad,
Okay.
so I watch my favorite show, my favorite TV show that I'm watching on the iPad, on my treadmill, at eye level, so that I'm not looking down and causing more strain to my neck.
Okay.
And it's the easiest thing to
So
do.
coming to strain on your neck, would you suggest any exercise that would help everyone with their posture?
The best exercise I've found is, if this is your phone, don't look at it like this. Look at it like this. Okay, we spend hours and hours and hours in the day doing this. But the moment we do this, so if you see my neck, I'm here and then I go here. I'm automatically changing my posture, and it's difficult. But every habit takes a minimum of 21 days to form. So if you start reminding yourself, and it's not like because I'm saying this, suddenly your mind will start looking at the phone like this. You will be there, and then maybe you might remember what I said, and you'll start doing this 2 or 3 times a day until it becomes a habit to have the phone here. And even though I'm telling you this, sometimes I realize I'm doing this and I have to go there. So it's constant work. It's constant work because from the time the mobile came in, which I think was in 1995 or 7, we've been doing this.
I know.
So yeah, posture is really important. Is how we sit, because when we're sitting on a laptop, we're here. When we're sitting on the phone, we're here. When we're writing, we're here. If we're cycling, we're here. We're always living here. We need to start living here, right? When we cook, we're here. So it's this forward posture, forward neck, rounded shoulders, kyphosis. We need to start doing exercises,
more conscious
awareness
100%.
to sit up.
Yes. Okay, now before I get into nutrition, I have a giveaway question for you guys. Is there a workout that any of you have discovered that you have recently really enjoyed? Anyone? Yes, Divya. I'm so glad. I'm going to keep making you do them. Actually, I'm fun. Okay, so of course.
Now? Should we just give it away now? Okay.
Okay, so we all know that most of the work is done in the kitchen. Like the nutrition is 80% of the work, and working out is about 20, I would say.
70-30.
Okay, we can do 70-30. So do you have any advice on what people can do, portion control, just general?
Just one very simple thing. Stop eating sugar.
Really? Calorie deficit?
Sugar is poison.
I've heard.
I mean, sugar is really poison. Sugar is something that can break all barriers of your immunity and attack you. Okay? And sugar in any form is sugar. White sugar, brown sugar, jaggery sugar, but like at least the healthier sugars like your jaggery, and that it has to be organic jaggery sugar. Is you can take in coconut sugar, you can take in small quantities.
Yeah.
You know, these days people come up with healthy sweets, sugar-free,
Do you have any
gluten-free.
swap hacks for us?
Sorry. No, so there are these things, right? But what people don't realize is it has more calories than a normal thing,
I see
because
that all the
they're
time.
using nuts and dry fruits and which are all
Very calorie
dense
dense,
calories,
yeah.
but they're good calories.
Yeah.
So you have to even then eat a little bit of the good stuff, not
Yeah.
all of it.
Yeah.
And coming from a person who loves sugar,
Yeah.
like I love sugar, and I'll tell you why I say sugar is poison, because yes, everyone says it, but my father got diagnosed with cancer about 13 years ago, and it was lung cancer, stage 4. My brother and I decided that we didn't want to do chemo. We researched where we could take him, you know, like a health farm, whatever. We took him to Mexico, to this place called Oasis of Good Health, and it was an alternate therapy hospital for cancer patients. And we went there, and the oncologist there had studied in Germany, and he said that in his entire education, and he, of course, he'd been an oncologist by then for 20-25 years, and he said, in my entire study of oncology, nutrition was probably 4 hours in the 6-7 years that we studied. So really, oncologists don't study nutrition. And then we had these talks that he used to give, and I think that's where my fitness journey to wellness really began.
Okay.
Because I understood what food did to you.
Yeah.
Right? And he said the number one enemy in your body is sugar. When you go for a PET scan, they give you an injection, it's a dye, and then you have to wait for like 35-40 minutes before you do your scan. That dye is made up of sugar.
Okay.
And when it goes into your body, it's telling your cancer cells it's time to party. So the cancer cells light up in the PET scan.
Oh.
So he said if there's one thing you need to stop, it's sugar, because sugar attacks your body. So when you have immunity are like these walls of a fortress, right? Your fortress, you're sitting inside the fortress. Your walls are protected by guards. When your immunity falls, one of the gates or the walls weaken because the guards are your immunity who are weak, and that's when your diseases enter your body.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's one thing that, and it stuck with me forever. And my dad was a total sugar person. Like, he loved sugar and he had to give it up. And I was like, okay, I'll give it up with you. And I think so many things change. Like, if you give up sugar, your skin's better, your energy is
100%,
better.
yes.
So many of your problems are better and your weight is better.
So, but do you have any like swap hacks to make your desserts a lot more
If you
guilt-free?
watch my Instagram, I'm always giving you swap hacks,
Okay, guys.
how to make things
I did
healthy. And even though I say they're guilt-free, they're not calorie-free.
Yeah, they're not
So you have to
calorie-free,
eat a little bit.
100%.
Like I just made modaks
Yeah.
a few days back for Ganpati with dry fruits. So.
Oh wow, I'll
Yeah.
make sure to check that out for sure. So, does anyone here have any swap hacks that they use usually for guilt-free desserts? Not calorie-free, but guilt-free? Any one of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that too.
I prefer monk fruit to stevia.
I've never tried.
I do monk fruit, but I never talk about sugar frees to people, because then, when you say use this, then it becomes like a clutch.
Yeah.
So it is, but stevia I find has an aftertaste that I don't like. But monk fruit doesn't have an aftertaste, and it's 0 calories. And monk fruit is now available in India. Till now it wasn't, but I think True Active.
Okay, so Yasmin, you've worked with some of the biggest celebrities out there, so we would love to ask you a few behind-the-scene questions.
Ouch.
Yes. Okay, so obviously a lot of the stars have long film shoots and everything. So what do you do for them to stay on track during this?
They are so committed and disciplined, and I guess that's
Anyone
the
in
reason.
particular?
All of them.
Really?
All of
That's
them.
awesome.
They're so disciplined, and I think that's the reason they're stars. And anyone who reaches that stage in life has to be disciplined, hardworking, committed, and I think that's it. Sometimes they work for 12 to 14 hours and they'll come to the studio for a workout after their show,
Oh, wow.
just because they want to feel good. It's
Yeah.
not about looking, because of course they all look fabulous.
Yes, they
but
do.
like Deepika Padukone has come to the studio at 5 in the morning.
She looks
Before-
like she
yeah,
really works
before
hard, correct?
starting her shoot, because she just says it sets her day right. Because the endorphins that she releases while
And your
working
mind is
on-
clear.
Your mind is clear. You've oxygenated so much
Yeah.
that you feel so much better and ready to face the day.
Has there ever been a time where you've learned something from a celebrity client?
I have to think. I think commitment. At like 5 o'clock in the morning is not a time I'm happy. I'm not happy.
I'm
at
not a
all.
morning person either.
I hate it. But I feel like when my client is so dedicated and wants to come, then I make that effort, and I
Makes
think
you
that's what
motivated.
I've learned. Like Deepika is a 5 a.m. person, Katrina's a 12 a.m. person. She'll come after her shoot. So there are times when I'm like in bed watching Netflix, finish my day, and I have to push myself to go, train.
Yeah.
But you do that because you see they're not watching Netflix, they've been working the
Working.
whole day and they
Yeah.
want to work out. So I find like that doesn't give me an excuse to chill.
Okay. So obviously, because you are doing so much, you're training people, you're making so much of a difference in this space. How do you manage your time? Like, what is your morning routine like, or how do you manage your time?
I have a very set morning routine. I wake up, I do my oil pulling every morning, and that's when I listen to like my Yasin on YouTube, and then I pray in the morning, and then I head to work. And once I'm at work, I train clients. 11:30 to 12:30 is my workout time.
Okay.
So whatever happens, I never give that to anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I keep that, and everyone knows. And sometimes people get angry,
Yeah.
but I tell them that if I don't get that time, I will be angry, and I don't think
I say
they
that
want to
all
work
the
out
time
with
at
an
work
angry
also.
me.
I'm like,
So,
if
yeah.
I don't go to the gym, I'm not going to be a happy person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same here. Yeah, so that's my morning routine pretty much every day,
That's really nice.
except on days I have to take early morning flights.
So, I mean, even though you're in the industry, I'm sure you have a guilty pleasure snack. Do you?
I do, but only on Sundays.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
Sunday is
Sunday.
like my recovery day. I do an ice bath every day.
Very nice.
Every Sunday I take a massage every Sunday. I eat a pizza every afternoon, but a healthy pizza made at home. And I order a healthy dessert on a Sunday, which I have with my coffee in the evening. But yeah.
Yeah, I do almost the same thing on this.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we wrap up, I want to leave, I want to have them to have something to take away. So, what are a few simple habits for people who just have about 20 minutes a day that they can start?
So there is a workout that I normally do for people who go to the office and they don't have time to do, but I also have a book called The Perfect 10, and The Perfect 10 has 10-minute workouts that you can do anywhere. Every workout has a QR code, which if you press the QR code, it takes you to videos of 10-minute workouts that I do, and you can follow them wherever you are. You don't need any equipment or mat. But I will show you what I like to do if you just have a chair and nothing else, to just get moving. So are you guys ready to work out with me?
I
Okay,
think
so if
they've
you're
all been
wearing,
waiting for this.
yeah, if you're wearing heels, just take your heels out. If you're wearing flats and shoes, that's okay. And look a little happy.